Hi friends. Oh my god. It's thundering. Oh my god. I love that. Hi guys. Welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Mali. It's raining. It's cozy. It is the morning of September 2nd and today we are starting Sally Rooney's newest novel. I'm gagged that I got this in the first place. Oh my god. I literally screamed. No, I didn't scream. I had my breath taken away, actually. I couldn't believe my eyes when I opened the package and I saw the checkered yellow. So, Miss Sally Rooney and we have a little bit of a rocky relationship. I didn't like normal people. Well, it was just okay. I didn't understand why it was the greatest piece of literature anyone has ever read. It wasn't like my Bible like it is for some people. I read Conversation with Friends, and with Conversation with Friends, though, I remember I really enjoyed that one, and I thought, I think I am a Miss Rooney girly. But then I read Beautiful World, Where Are You? And I absolutely hated that one. That one was really, really bad. Nobody can convince me otherwise. I remember just being so bored by it all. I didn't care about any of the characters. I didn't care about the relationships. I have no idea what to expect with Intermezzo. I have no idea if I'm gonna hate it or I'm gonna love it. I really do want to love it, because I don't want to be the black sheep of the literary world. So this vlog is not coming from a Miss Rooney super fan. Just know this is about two brothers. There's a funeral. One of them is in love with two women. That's all I know, and that's all I want to know. It is chonker though. It is actually really, really big. So I'm really nervous about it. What does intermezzo even mean? Intermezzo means a short connecting instrumental movement in an opera or other musical work. A light dramatic musical or other performance inserted between the acts of a play. Okay, that's really interesting. I'm pretty sure that the meaning will play in the novel, so I'm interested. This will be a Sally Rooney reading vlog. Of course, there will be no spoilers at all. I'm just going to talk very briefly about any plot developments, characters, any themes I noticed. Definitely give you guys my thoughts and feelings. But of course, all of it will be spoiler free. I want you guys to have your own experience with Miss Sally Rooney. So I just want to read this with you guys. I don't want to be alone in this. I'm like super nervous and I have to document this experience, this one in a lifetime experience, really. So let's read Intermezzo. I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee, iced, because it's still really hot even though it is raining. I'm trying to paint a picture of coziness, but I'm sweating under this. Welcome to the Intermezzo reading vlog, you guys. Hope you guys are here for the ride. So I am a bit over 100 pages into intermezzo, and I have thought and lots of feelings. Good news, all of it is really positive. I don't know why I was a little terrified that I wasn't going to like this, and I still am. I mean, it could all go wrong, but so far I am eating this up. For example, yesterday I couldn't read as much as I wanted to, and so the entire day I just had the intense desire to abandon all of my work and just read. So today I cleared my schedule, have a couple hours to just read in the morning. I went to a cafe, which, by the way, that place was super cute. I would definitely love to go there a little more often. It's just a little bit out of my way, but their fall menu, so good, and reading intermezzo made it even better. Like I said, I'm 100 pages in, and I spent quite a bit of time with the brothers to declare myself an Ivan lover and protector. There's just something about that man. He's so dreamy. So intermezzo follows Peter and Ivan. They're brothers with a 10-year age gap. Peter is in his 30s and Ivan is in his 20s. They're not exactly estranged, but they're not close. Their father has recently died due to cancer, and the narration goes back and forth between the two of them as we follow their lives. Peter is in love with two women. One of them is a childhood friend turned college girlfriend, but they're not together anymore. And then the second is a 20-year-old girl whose relationships seem a little bit more transactional than anything. Peter is, and slight spoiler, so skip maybe 10 seconds ahead, is battling an addiction, his desire for two women, and his grief. Poor guy has a lot going on in his plate. Ivan, on the other hand, is sort of a chess prodigy and awkward. The texts allude to him being neurodivergent. He doesn't really read social clues very well, and he's quiet and shy. Ivan's chapters are quite tender in comparison to Peter's, and that's not to say that Peter is not a great character, but you know, Ivan is only 22, he's inexperienced when it comes to women. So we see him sort of fumble around with this woman who's twice his age and who he meets at a chess match. She's older than him, obviously, and a little bit more experienced, but the two of them so obviously desire each other. Intermezzo is also a direct response to critics. She's been attacked for writing characters who sound the same, and she replies with having a very clear, distinctive voice between the two brothers. Peter's chapters are written in this short and clipped style. Is sort of claustrophobic to read, and I find that when I'm reading his chapters, I can't just stop, close the book, and then pick it up again. Frustrated, hurt, and confused, and his voice very clearly communicates that. Whereas when I get to Ivan's chapters, it's sort of a relief to be freed from that very clipped style. Rooney's writing opens up and flows again during Ivan's inner monologue. It's something that I'm very much enjoying, and I think Rooney is showing a lot of skill by doing this. Intermezzo explores themes of grief, obviously, love, and life. Rooney sort of questions what is a life. So as you can see, I have dog-eared and underlined, and when I start doing this, I am really enjoying the book and the reading experience. So I am beyond pleased, because when I tell you that I was so scared to start this, so far so good. I will leave you guys here, and I'll definitely update you guys when I hit the next 100 or so pages.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing.
Before we start, can we just appreciate the color combination I have going on right now? I matched my sweater to the cover. Yellow is like one of my favorite colors ever, so like looking at this cover makes me so insanely happy. It's unreal. I wanted to update you guys because I am well over the 200 and even 300 page mark, and I haven't updated you guys because I find myself so hard to tear myself away from this book. Fully taken over my reading life. It's the only book that I've been able to read this past week. A bunch of you have been DMing me and asking me which of Sally Rooney's previous work does intermezzo sound like, and I think the answer is all of them, but also none of them. It's Rooney's fourth novel, and I do think she has a very distinctive writing. At the same time, is a lot more skilled in intermezzo. It's granted that an author will only get better with each novel they put out, and I do think that this is Sally Rooney's best yet. It's a lot more mature in tone, especially with how she's handling themes of grief, love, sex, and religion. Her skill is showing through in this one tenfold, and I'm enjoying it so much. At the same time, though, this does feel like any other Sally Rooney novel just because she has such a distinctive writing style when it comes to her work, especially her relationships. I think she has a formula locked down and ready. All throughout her books, I think she's explored relationships in which there is such a deep connection between both parties, but something is just not right in the relationship, or something does not let them be like fully together. In Conversation with Friends, I remember she explored age gap relationships, and she continues to do so in Intermezzo, but I think it's a lot more nuance. Again, it feels like every Sally Rooney book, but at the same time it doesn't. I'm enjoying it so much more. I think that if you're a Sally Rooney fan, you're gonna recognize like fundamentals, but if you're a new fan, a new reader, you're gonna get so much out of this. There's a good chance you're going to enjoy this. Like I keep saying, I'm really enjoying it, and I am so shocked that I'm enjoying it. It's literally been dog-eared so many times. I wish I could show you like quotes and stuff, but you're not supposed to. Like, I am currently 352 pages in, and I think I have, oh my god, I have exactly 100 pages left because there is 452 pages. But yeah, I'm going to continue reading. Hopefully I'll be done with it by today and tomorrow, which tomorrow's Tuesday. I want to give you guys a quick update before I finish this, and I'll see you on the other side. It's done. Oh my god, I finished this a couple of hours ago, and spoiler alert, I loved this with my entire soul. Oh my god. There was not one boring moment, and the ending, without spoilers, it was the best ending ever, and I just felt like my boys were gonna be just fine. The rumors are true. I cried. I cried at the ending. So, if you were in any way nervous about Rooney writing from the point of view of men, rest assured that Men written by Sally Rooney just hit different. As you know, Ivan was my favorite of the brothers, but Peter slowly crept up on me. And from part two onwards, Rooney dived deeper into the brothers' relationship. The brothers' relationship with each other is complex and made even messier with the recent passing of their father. I absolutely adored the way Rooney laid bare her characters. Both Ivan and Peter felt so real, so that when I reached the ending, I couldn't believe that there wasn't another page to flip to. I also think that I read this in the best way possible. I spent a bit over a week to read this 450 each pages, and during that time, this was the only book that I read. I wasn't juggling 2 or 3 books like I usually do. I was just completely enthralled by the world and characters that Sally Rooney created, and I loved my time with this book immensely. I absolutely have to go back and reread Rooney's previous works because there is no way that I loved this as much as I did, yet her other works are just okay for me. I think the last time I read a Rooney novel was over 2 years ago, so I'm curious to know if my feelings have changed, and if so, I will definitely let you guys know. I definitely want to reread Conversation with Friends the most. I remember really enjoying that one, and it does explore age gap relationships like Intermezzo does. So I want to like compare the two and see how evolved Rooney's has become. To wrap up this video, Intermezzo is so much more than just good. It's really Rooney at her most masterful. Her skill in writing about life and human connection absolutely shines through in this one. Intermezzo comes out on the 24th of September, and you will want to be on the right side of history. And if you live on a place where there's gonna be like events for this book. I am so jealous of you. Please document each and every moment of that, please, for me, because I can't attend any of them and there won't be anything in my little Caribbean island. So happy that I enjoyed this. I was quite nervous, as you guys know, but it was so great. Like, look at the amount of dog ears that I have, you guys. Like, that's insane. Like, I wish I could go and like read you guys a quote or two, but you're not supposed to quote books until they're published. Just know that the writing in this is just so good. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.